invite our Soma into this space. One way of doing that is to sit in such a way that you start to feel yourself and feel your body. So usually that just means sitting up a little straighter. Maybe if you have a sense of your perineum or your base plugged in to the ground or to your chair, or your feet plugged into the ground. So whatever that means to you, to be sort of sitting well with your body or your Soma in your awareness. And so being a somatic meditation, I'm going to invite you to take your internal intentional spotlight. So bringing yourself inside and shining a light inside to places in your body where you can feel something. So I love that the word feeling can mean different things, like feeling emotions or feeling sensations, and how those two things intersect and interact and create the complexities of that human experience that we have. And so I want you to bring your awareness to the back of your neck for a second here. Actually, the whole meditation is going to be around this sort of area of the back of our neck, as the back of your neck sort of flows into your upper back, into your shoulders, which of course is a place where we can often hold a lot of tension, both from emotions, from stress, and from movement. And so kind of as you bring that attentional spotlight to that area, to help us do that, start to bring your shoulder blades back towards each other. So bringing your shoulder blades closer together is a way to feel that area. So when we intentionally move an area, we can feel that area. And just pause when you get all the way to the contraction point. You don't have to contract as hard as possible, but just so that you can feel it, and then slowly release that contraction. So we're going to do that same movement one more time. So once you've let that contraction completely release, start it again. Start to bring the shoulder blades back towards each other. So you could almost kind of imagine like a little ridge in between both your shoulder blades. That ridge is getting tighter. And then as you release it slowly, you can imagine that ridge like slowly getting wider and wider and wider and wider until it's all the way out. Starting with the same motion, bring your shoulder blades again back together towards each other, but then this time start to bring your shoulder blades up towards the back of your head. So making it kind of a little bit more complex movement and sort of drawing more muscles into the action. You can kind of imagine those muscles as getting harder and denser as they come closer together. The fibers come closer together, and then slowly release as slow as you can. So almost challenge yourself to go as slowly as possible, letting one fiber out at a time until you wind up all the way back at the beginning where you have decontracted all those muscles. So this time we're going to do the same exact movement. And if you want to add your breathing into it, you go right ahead. So you can take an inhale as you bring your shoulder blades back and bring your shoulder blades up. And then hold your breath in for a moment as you bring your awareness to those contractions. And then slowly release. So the slower you release, think that the more you can release. And as you release, you're exhaling. And then pause. Pausing at the end, just allowing the nervous system to kind of integrate this new relaxation, this new muscle length. Okay, the next one is going to be even more interesting and complex because you're going to take an inhale, bring your shoulder blades back, bring your shoulder blades up, and tip your head back. So now we're involving more of that area, more muscles, more muscle fibers bunched together. Hold the breath at the top and then slowly release. And as if you don't even know where the release is going to end. So pretend you don't know when your shoulders are going to be all the way down or when your chin is going to be all the way down. And you can follow along with that journey as long as it will go. And then let your head come back to neutral. And let's just do that one more time. Bring your shoulder blades towards each other, bring your shoulders up, bring your head back. In your mind's eye, imagine the contraction, this muscle fibers coming together. You don't have to go too hard, just hard enough to feel it. And then slowly, fiber by fiber, letting that muscle pattern release, as if you don't know where the end is, as if you don't know where your chin will be down or where your shoulders will be down. As you breathe out. And then let your head come back to neutral when you're ready. Let your shoulders relax as far down as they'll go. And then when you're ready, coming back to the group.